Hi, I'm Dr. Lori Schwartz-Reichel. My career began in music education where I learned the importance of a key change, a shift, in the tonal center of a piece of music, often used to inject energy or produce significance. Eventually, I realized the impact of making key changes in all areas of my life and the desire to help others do the same. Making key changes can be difficult. I certainly don't have all the answers, but I do like to pose questions for reflection and offer actionable key changes for us to attempt in both our working and living situations. Together, we can unlock our greatest potential in collaboration with those we love, serve, and lead. Let's discover how we can grow together by making key changes. Have you ever worked for someone who inspired you? Maybe it was a boss, coach, or teacher. Has there been someone who believed in you before you believed in yourself? Maybe a parent, friend, or colleague. Has there been someone who listened? Someone who noticed your effort? Someone who kept their word? Someone who made you want to become better, not because you were afraid of disappointing them, but because they helped you see what was possible. Now, let me ask you another question. Have you ever wished someone had been that person, but they weren't? Perhaps you've spent years wishing someone had led differently. Today's key change is simple. Become the leader you wish you had. And if you've been fortunate enough to have exceptional leaders in your life, become the leader who carries their example forward. Every day we have a choice to become a reflection of what hurt us or an example of what helped us. Many people spend years repeating the poor leadership they experienced because it's familiar. Others make a different choice. They think, I don't want someone else to experience that. Because of that decision, cultures change, families change, teams change, organizations change, all because someone chose to lead differently. Being the leader others need doesn't mean becoming perfect. It means becoming intentional. It means telling the truth even when it's uncomfortable. It means working honestly, keeping your promises, giving credit generously, owning your mistakes quickly, and apologizing sincerely. It also means celebrating others without feeling threatened, correcting with compassion, and choosing consistency over popularity. As Maya Angelou wisely said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Leadership isn't measured only by results, wins, or titles. It's measured by relationships, trust, kindness, and the confidence people gain because they spent time with you. If you want to be the leader you wish you had, ask yourself these 3 questions. Do people leave conversations with me feeling stronger or smaller? Do they leave encouraged or discouraged? Do they feel valued or undervalued? Those questions reveal more about our leadership than any title ever will. Perhaps no one modeled healthy leadership for you as a child, a young adult, or early in your career. Maybe it's not even being modeled where you work today. Sometimes our greatest teachers are the people who showed us exactly what not to become. I've experienced this throughout my life, in education, motivational speaking, and even youth sports. Leadership begins long before a title is ever given. You don't need permission to lead. Maybe you aren't the boss, but you have skills and experiences others value. Maybe you aren't a coach, but you can encourage someone who needs it. Anyone can lead, but it takes both grace and grit to lead well, consistently, day after day. Yes, you'll make mistakes. Every leader does. The difference is whether you're willing to learn from them, own them, and grow because of them. That willingness builds credibility and earns trust. Every interaction either builds trust or diminishes it. Here are some questions for reflection about being the leader you wish you had. First, who is the best leader you ever had? What specific qualities made that person unforgettable? Second, who challenged your growth because of poor leadership? What lessons can you intentionally choose not to repeat? And finally, imagine someone describing your leadership 10 years from now. What would you hope they'd say? Not about your accomplishments, but about your character, your integrity, the way you made people feel at home, in your classroom, on your team, or throughout your community. This week's key change is this. Don't spend your life waiting for the leader you've been hoping for. Become that leader. Because every healthy culture begins when one person chooses integrity over image, humility over ego, courage over comfort, and compassion over criticism. As always, let people know how they're making key changes to better our world. And most importantly, tell those you admire what they mean to you. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who may need it, or with someone who is making a difference in the lives of others, or even someone who has the opportunity to lead. If you'd like more tools and encouragement like this, be sure to subscribe to the Making Key Changes weekly newsletter. You'll find a link in the show notes. And if you're looking for a speaker for an upcoming conference, workshop, or professional development event focused on reflective and confident leadership, I'd love to partner with you. How are we making key changes to become the kind of leader who inspires trust, builds confidence, and creates a positive culture, regardless of our title? Thanks for listening. If you haven't done so yet, please consider rating and reviewing the Making Key Changes podcast on the Apple Podcast app. If you found this episode helpful, please consider sharing it with others and joining me again next week. In my coming episodes, I'll discuss topics that are most passionate to me, along with things I've been researching or areas of my life I have changed or want to change. You can learn more about me on my website, makingkeychanges.com. Feel free to message me through there or reach out on social media. I'd love to hear from you and learn about what key changes you hope to make.